Wow.
Okay.
Okay. That's recording. Noise.
Because we are partying today. Today's episode, Siesta More.
Do you want me to just leave them in here?
Nah, probably not. Because as soon as you close the door, they're gonna be like, "Hey, let me the fuck out." I'm gonna be like, "No."
You think so?
Then it's gonna be this whole thing. Yeah, I'm fucking 100% sure.
He's like trying to get away from me right
What
Yeah,
the
well,
fuck
because you
is
stink, he doesn't
this?
like you.
now. He's like, no.
Hair?
I'm gonna
It's a
stay here.
dust bunny, in fact.
He also loves his dad a lot more than he loves his mom.
So do you want? I think the dogs can just stay in here. They love this studio. They're not gonna go anywhere. Mike,
Yes, sorry.
stop it.
I was
The
just
issue-
I was showing the dust bunnies that you have in your house because you don't clean up.
The issue we're having is when they want it, we're fucked. He is not interested in you
Cooper,
at
let's
all.
go. Go, leave.
I've never seen a man less interested in you. Oh, I feel so bad leaving the dog out because like Meg really is like B-rated. Shut up. We're doing our job. I love the dogs.
I hate when the door closes.
Like in general?
Yeah.
Like every time a door closes, you're like,
Another door opens, but that's not true.
Sometimes.
That's not always the case, though. I feel like that's a weird saying.
Saying?
Yeah.
I think a lot of sayings are weird.
Dad, close my bedroom door. Open the back door.
Fair. But like playing it by ear, how does that make sense to you?
Playing it by year.
I would like to purchase that whole anim. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think that actually makes more sense than playing it by ear. Like, if you're a baseball player, you'd be like, you're going to get signed to a 1-year contract. Oh, yeah, cool. I'm going to play it by ear. Cool, guys.
I think a lot of sayings are a little fucking weird. But I like that you're able to roll with ones that you want to fix. That's nice.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So I want to, I don't know if you're wondering about the hat. I
No,
guess
not at all, actually. Pretty much par for the course.
that makes sense.
Yep, for me.
All right.
You want to tell everybody else why you're wearing a hat?
I guess I asked my girlfriend to get me my hat out of my car, and she said, "This is the only hat I can find in your car." So I said,
So, job done.
"Just like, yeah, you'll wear this." I'm like, "Yeah, I'll wear this.
100%.
This is a nice hat."
Do you know me?
Yeah, you don't know me. Today, I think today I'm gonna talk about siestaing because that's what makes
Partying.
Me, yes,
Noige.
siestaing.
Yeah, right. Noige.
That's my word. Because we have all the boys and don't make that thing.
I know all the boys, a bunch of our buddies from Cayman are coming by, which is, it's odd that you get like 5 or 6 of us in the same place at once if we're not in Cayman. So we're all supposed to go out. But I got so much shit to do this week that it's like a bad move to get fucked up.
Yeah, but you actually think that you're not gonna get fucked up?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure. Okay, so you're gonna have. Okay, so I think you're like you have one
I have
drink.
meetings starting tomorrow at like 9 a.m. and they're crucial. I have a crucial week ahead. I'm looking at more properties all the time, and it's a big week for me. So it's like, hey, do you want to get fucked up or do you want to fuck up your future?
Yeah, right.
It's,
Option 2 sounds awesome.
I feel like that's why you and I being brothers, you can take my party on.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, I feel like you'll still party.
The problem that I have is that I had this theory that I'm extreme. People are either extreme or they're not. Everything I do extremely. 100%. Like no matter what the fuck it is. Anything I do, it's extreme. If like it's fitness, I'm gonna try to be the best in the world. I'm not gonna be, but you know what I mean? That's where my head's at. With business, it's like I'm gonna make $1 billion. With partying, it's like, I bet I can do all that. Why? Because I'm extreme. Fuck.
So yeah, for me, I'm kind of extreme too. But like, I think like if someone's gonna like like be an artist and draw a nice picture, I'll try and stick that crayon up my nose. That's
Yeah, exactly.
extreme. You know what I mean?
Or draw like a fucking flying dick rainbow pot of dicks and give it to me for Christmas.
Yeah.
This is where they flash the photo of the flying dick rainbow pot of dicks.
Let's give some time for the dick flashing.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm extreme. Sorry, I didn't want to shit my pants.
I think you're a little more balanced actually than I am. I think you are. Well, maybe not.
The fuck?
Good point.
I guess it's true though, because I'm not too stressed out about anything.
I don't think stress really correlates with extreme. You managed to. Stress is a funny thing. I don't think you should think about them as the same. It's like, well, if I'm extreme, then I'm going to be stressed out. It's not how it is. You learn to mitigate the stress in your life based on what you do. So it's like if you're used, this is why people don't want to get out of their comfort zone, and a lot of it has to do with anxiety and stress. And they say like if you're anxious or stressful, really, you're thinking about the future. If you're depressed, you're thinking about the past. So stress and anxiety are something you kind of they're not real. You bring them on yourself, regardless of what you do. So for me to live the life I live, a lot of people from the outside looking in and be like, "Oh my God, that's so fucking stressful. I'd puke." Whereas for me, it's par for the course. But it was a natural progression. I didn't just wake up one day and be like, I'm going to do all this shit. I've kind of always been like this, and I worked my way up and up and up and up. And I think for me, that's like I say I'm going to get out of restaurants when I'm 40. So like another 7-8 years, you know? But the reality is I won't stop being an entrepreneur or doing business because if I keep getting better and better and my stress management keeps getting better and better as I grow and take on bigger projects, how could I just stop at 40? It's just going to be a whole new game. That's why I think it'll be development or something else or whatever. You know, but no stress. I really don't think stress is directly correlated with how extreme you are. Nope, hard pass.
I disagree. I'm looking inside from the outside. So I don't know. I think you're getting better at it.
Yeah, for sure.
For me, I'm just kind of chilling, you know. And I watch you, and you're like trying to like get your life together, and it's like you got it together, you know. But it's probably because you've been working at it for so long.
I think okay, so I think what you're seeing, and it's a valid point, I think what you're saying or seeing or both, is that you're seeing that I'm more stressed out than more people than you, than most people. I agree with that. Okay, I might have said the same thing twice. I'm not sure. Here's the reality. It's like I tell people to get outside their comfort zone. Every time you get outside your comfort zone, regardless of how you do that, you're going to be a little bit stressed out. Right? So it's like when you drive somewhere new and you don't know where you're going. It's a little stressful because you don't know the roads, you don't know the one-ways, you don't know this, that, you don't know the turning lanes. It's kind of annoying. You don't know when you stop or turn. It's just stupid, right? So, but that makes you a little stressed out. People often, I would say 90% of people have a routine that their life is almost the exact same every week. There's very few variables in their life. So from the outside looking in, they look stress-free. They look fine, which is good. Sorry, I said to follow up with something. But for me, what it is
Sounds
always
stressful.
I'm always challenging myself and pushing my own boundaries. So from the outside, I always look a little more stressed because I am, but I'm growing at the same time. You have to take on that stress and that feeling of uncomfortable, or you don't actually grow. You stay the exact same. So you need a little bit of it in your life. You just have to learn to mitigate it, like physically and mentally. That's the key.
Yeah. See, I would have thought if you don't party once in a while, it stresses you out. But I guess now that I'm thinking about it, it probably stresses you out more when you party because it's not you're probably actually more comfortable doing what you're doing for business instead of actually going to party because that probably stresses you out a buttload.
Well, the problem is I get up the next day, and if I get up the next day, and I'm hungover. As you get older, you know, it gets hard on your body. I know you're feeling it now too. You mentioned it. So there's the hangover. Then the next day is my mind isn't right because it throws up all your fucking hormones. And then probably like around the third day, you catch up on sleep and feel kind of normal. The problem is I think it's detrimental to my success right now to be out of sorts mentally for 3 days. And something else that I've noticed is that, and you look at this. You look at this at the restaurant now because since I stopped drinking and partying and I started dieting, look at the number of people that have started doing the same things. You know, you get Josh, you get Chili, you get you, all these other people, Connor, they jump on board. And I'm not saying it's just because of me, but what I'm doing is creating an environment where that seems to set a tone. And it's like sometimes I feel like you're an idiot, and then other times
I feel the same way.
Well, sometimes I feel like I know that I'm not the only reason, and I understand that. But if you're having a positive effect on other people around you, and it's sort of a solid hive mind, I'm not just sacrificing my own mind and my own progress. It's also affecting other people. You know what I mean? So it's like. It's sort of like that with power comes responsibility thing.
It probably keeps you on track a little more, too.
100%.
When other people are kind of seeing what you're doing, they're doing it. It's like, oh, I can't let them down.
I feel accountable. And so you're right. Like, the partying aspect is fun. That doesn't stress me out. It's the next few days that I go, oh, fuck. You know, like you bite it, but you're not 100%.
Yeah.
You're just not. And I feel like right now I'm challenging myself every day to grow and do as much as I can.
But it's Jono, it's Benoit. you got all that. You got some key players. Jono, bud.
Nice.
That's me and you, buddy. 3, 4, 5. My birthday when I was fucking.
Oh yeah, that's why I got
blacked
this
out
one.
hammered.
Oh, I can't even get to it. It's my Banksy. I got a Banksy tattoo on my chest from that weekend too.
Oh yeah.
We got. I was so drunk. I can't fucking believe that guy tattooed. So oh, you're bleeding a little bit. No shit. My blood is thin as water right now.
Yeah. I don't remember my birthday, but I remember
Nice.
waking up with tallies on my arm. People asking me why I went to jail. Couldn't tell you. Yeah.
Noige.
I only have one more tattoo.
Kiss butt. Butt kiss. No. Fuck.
That's also in Cayman. But I was also really drunk.
This is no longer PG.
Yes. This is PD for pants down. You're welcome.
Yeah, that's pretty key.
I have 2 tattoos. I was both of them was really drunk, and I was in the Cayman Islands. So
Yeah.
I think of next time I'm just gonna get a face tattoo.
Noise.
Just gonna dive straight in.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'll do it the opposite way though.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, we can be like rivals.
Nice.
Probably lose that.
Change your name like Tice Mikeson.
I'll wait like another 20 years, and then I might be able to beat him up.
Yeah, 100%. Hit him with a car right now, you'll win.
All right.
I don't know why my mind went there right away, but without missing a beat. I'm like,
right.
oh, well, fuck.
Next episode, we're gonna be hitting Mike Tyson with a car.
I almost lost my coffee. Fuck. Oh, yeah, don't put it there. Put it over here.
Yeah. Monster.
Not sponsored, but we also love Monster and Tim Hortons.
Yes.
Accepting sponsors. I would just accept free product at this point. Be like, oh, we don't have any money for you, but we'll give you 7-cent cans of Monster because you know that's about how much it costs them. It's fucking poison. You clean an engine of a car with that shit. It's like, yeah, please, let me drink 2 cans a day.
Clean the engine of the body.
You're fucked.
Sometimes I feel like I'm like another level. Like I talk really fast.
Yeah.
And no one can understand me except for like
Me.
probably like 3 viewers. That's like half our viewership. Perfect.
Yeah. So everybody, that's nice. We lost
And,
half of them after the last
like
week.
you and Meg and Elena. Everyone else is like, what the fuck did you just say? He's like, oh, he wants to go down to the city later on and catch a fucking nice show.
Nice.
Or I'm like, let's go down to
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like to everybody else.
Sound like you asked me for a watermelon.
Yeah. This just amps it up like
Hundo.
10 times.
Yeah, for me, if I get really into a topic and I get excited about it, I just like pick up the volume by like 3 notches and the speed by about 20 miles an hour. Just
Yeah.
that's pretty sweet. People are like, you talk real fast. I'm like, yeah,
Got things to do.
yeah. Kind of in a rush here, actually.
Time management. That's what I always say. Fuck it. But really, I'm just a crackhead.
100%.
But yeah, the plans for the day, the plans for the week. What
One of the big
what do you
things
got
we're
going on
doing-
this week?
Well, one of the big things you and I are doing this. Well, me, I know. So we've started a production team. I'll say. I use the word loosely. So there's like 4 or 5 of us. Some of the guys work in the restaurant. Just what we're going to start doing is we're going to start filming a lot more content. Our big thing is like I'm going to work towards turning into sort of a Gary Vee if I can. I know I'm not there. I know my life's not there, but there's enough value.
Johnny H.
Nice. There's a lot, like the last year of what I did as an entrepreneur was incredibly valuable content for a lot of people because it was very real, it was very raw, it was an incredible struggle. I had to come up with, strategies all the time that were so far outside of my own comfort zone, out of the box, whatever you want to call it. And to be honest with you, I think it was really good, like live, actual information on what it takes. And I think a lot of times entrepreneurs don't tell you what it's really like and how hard it is. Like there's no substitute for hard work and no substitute for 100-hour weeks. But people won't tell you that because you can't sell a fucking book by saying your life's fucked. You got to work twice as much and you got to really know what you're good at. You don't sell any books.
People don't
You-
like that.
No, you don't sell a book. You don't sell a
The
10-step
fuck
program.
do you say to me?
You don't sell your online course. You sell your course being, hey, go live on a beach and you're going to have a fucking blast and buy a Ferrari. You're not. You're going to waste $90 on this fucking course and never even open it. People won't tell you how hard it actually is. What they want to do is try to give you some tools to help you. Fuck all that shit. If you can work 100 hours a week at something you enjoy and you're good at, you will become amazing at it. You don't need anyone else to tell you, but that's what it is. And if anybody had seen my last year of work, and I don't mean to be like, oh, I'm amazing at it, but I went through enough struggles that it gives people a real inside look as to what the fuck it takes. So now that now that we've got the people on board
good.
and people want it, yeah, I mean, you were there for a lot of it. You
I was
saw
there.
what it was.
We just happened to. We forgot to press record.
Well, a lot of it was also not being able to make the time for it because you got to prioritize. And I'm a firm believer that every business is going to become brand first and every person is going to become a brand in the next 10 years. And I want to get ahead of it. And I feel like my next 7 to 8 years of entrepreneurship and relationships and all these other things that I'm doing, I think are valuable content. And then not to pump my tires. I'm not trying to make any money. I don't want anything for it. If I can build a good following, when I am down in the restaurants or I slow down in development and I can spend more time doing that, yeah, I would like to. But it's a 7 to 10 year plan. So to make a long story longer, production's going to go up. We're going to be filming 3-4 days a week. You're going to start doing a lot more of your comedy stuff. I'm going to be doing more rants. I'm looking, actually, I got reached out from a couple people a couple of people reached out this week to jump on their podcasts and stuff. So we're going to spend a lot more time with production. And it's going to be a clusterfuck.
We're a package deal, by the way. You're not getting any Johnny without Nike. No, that's fair. It's kind of interesting. Like, we stopped boozing and now, like, I'm working with Meg, getting all my skits together and shit, and now it's like it's becoming something finally. So, I mean,
Guess you could say things are getting pretty serious.
I guess you could say things are getting pretty serious. Yeah, it's been fun. But
Well,
I think it's nice that we have our own schedule for production as well.
Yes.
So
We're accountable.
yeah, and there's
This
a
is
lot
the
more,
week,
more people
yeah.
on board now too. It's
Yeah.
just kind of it's kind of cool.
Well, I think the tough thing is that and this is sort of the nature of entrepreneurship, is you do everything yourself for as long as you have to. And we're getting to a point where we don't have to anymore, which is really nice. So now that we've got other people on board as a part of our team that have an interest in film and editing, not just restaurants and entrepreneurship, we can sort of steer them in that direction because it's a big part of our business. Well, it's going to be, So I am happy. And I like that, like you said, there's having a couple more guys on board that can edit, that want to film, that have their own plans, it really holds us accountable. And now that there's a team, it's like there's people there to help us, to support, pick up the slack,
Yeah. Well, that's my issue. That's like I don't know. I have all the tools. I just don't have this. Like I need more support than just doing it on my own. Especially with what like the kind of work that we're doing. Like they need help from Meg, and I need help from Meg, and everyone needs help from Meg pretty much for production.
Fuck yeah, Meg's such a stud with everything. Like she knows so much about everything. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and it's everyone's at a benefit, but things I couldn't do any of this stuff without her or anybody helping
No.
me.
We couldn't even set this fucking thing up today without her.
How do you set up a shot? How do you know like establishing shots, like certain things for skits? Like they're not gonna be like high quality productions, but like they'll be pretty decent for what they are.
Yeah.
They'll be good for what they are, but setting it up when you never shot something before. And just trying to like,
It's a
I honestly
fucking
like
mess.
was so upset with myself. I'm like, why am I not getting shit done? So I just came here and you guys weren't here. I sat down. I was like, cool. Put the camera in front of me. I FaceTimed me. I was like, all right, what's next? I'm like, all right, I gotta write a little more. I gotta know.
Like Peter Griffin, the guys get on stage of the prison. Guys, we don't know any songs.
Oh shit, we don't know any songs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck. No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I had no like where the camera's set up, like how long it's gonna take, like how long each one, like each scene is gonna take, or each take. Like it's just so much for lighting too, and
There's a lot more to it than meets
perspective
the
of the
eye.
scene. Like there's so
Yeah.
much I'm starting to learn. Like if I didn't have Meg, and if it's just I needed this. So now everything's the ball's starting to roll.
Yeah, well, I think the big thing too is like having other guys on board that want to do their own thing, and also want to help us, which is great. The interest is there for them to learn all the setup and all these other things and all of this stuff.
Everyone benefits.
Yeah, and I think the same for you too. It's like when you can have someone to help jump on board and help you that's got a wealth of knowledge in that area, you just do leaps and bounds ahead. You gain 2-3 years. And the thing is, you look at the production quality of people putting out social media programs today, and they're phenomenal. Like these kids are. The thing is, I was talking to someone the other day on my baseball team. The kid's 21. Like he was born and the internet was already a fucking thing. And for me, growing up with that, so these kids come out and they're already doing filming and editing and stuff when they're like 11 or 12. You know what I mean? And the stuff that they're producing is so amazing.
Fucked, eh?
Yeah, well, it's just their way of life.
It's what you're born
Yeah,
into.
exactly. That's exactly it. It's like, it's just how it goes.
It's
So-
still a touch. I'm sure certain people, it doesn't matter when you're
Oh,
born.
no. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you can have opportunities, but it's still a touch you have to have.
Oh, you have to have an aptitude for it. I couldn't agree more. I've got none for it. Like I'm good on camera. I can carry myself well. I'm good at public speaking.
Yeah.
But as far as a lot of the other creative stuff go and how it works, it's not my strong suit. But I mean, again, that's why you have these people around, right?
Yeah, that's not your MO. You're not that type of bitch.
No, I'm a totally different kind of biatch,
Yeah.
apparently. You know what? I think the other thing that we're going to start doing too with this is with the new restaurants, we're going to start filming and creating a bit of a show around them as well, which I think will be interesting. I mean, I don't know. I think it'll probably be just more for entertainment value than education. Like, I think it'll be more for like, oh, that was fun to watch.
Documenting. It's good to document
Yeah.
everything.
Well, it will document the process, but I think a lot of times when you document your process, people learn from it, which
You
I think
show
they
the
will.
problems you'll run into.
Yeah, but I
Oh,
think,
fun.
but I think with the
I
restaurant
drilled
stuff,
a water pipe and now it's leaking all over the
I
restaurant.
didn't drill it. I shot it with a fucking nail gun.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough.
That was so good.
I shot. Sorry. Correction. He shot. He shot the water pipe with a nail gun.
Okay,
That sounds way better.
Let me explain myself. So we're doing renos at the restaurant downtown.
I was thirsty.
Fuck. Okay. There's an inlet in the wall. So you'd think that there would be a stud there. So we're nailing something to that stud. So Michael's in the wall. I'm nailing Michael in the wall. And I fire a nail gun in there it's like a 2.5 inch or like a 3-inch nail. And then all of a sudden I hear this like I'm
There was
like,
a
Dad,
snake in the
I'm
wall.
like, Dad, what the fuck is that? He's like, nothing. What do you like? It sounded like something like water was blowing. Something's fucked up. I'm like, oh fuck! I hit a water pipe, and it was through the drywall. In this, so I had to fucking kick the drywall open, fucking leaking everywhere. Turns out it wasn't even our water pipe. I hit someone else's fucking
Perfect.
pipe. So yeah, that
This is our problem. Put the drywall back on.
So it took an entire Friday afternoon to try to solve that problem. We ended up having to I cut the person's water off from downstairs. Luckily, we had access to it. It was midday, so I guess nobody was home, or they
You
just
sure
thought,
this isn't your water?
Yeah, it wasn't. No, because all of our water was running still. So I shut their water off at one of their tanks, and having to cut the pipe, and we ended up having to use snaking like
Shark
a
bite.
pecs, yeah,
Or-
shark biting pecs together that had flex in it to kind of,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It does some dumb shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, entertainment value. So
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's fun when we work great too, so it's fun. It's kind of like you run into so many problems every day. You never know what's gonna happen next. So
yeah.
like people will learn, but it won't be the same problems. But it'll be like, oh, troubleshoot fast,
Like
Or
real
die.
fucking fast. Like
sink or swim. The restaurant might be underwater in 5 minutes.
that's so good.
I feel like my outfit's getting worse and worse.
It can't get much worse. No. The hair is so bad too. It actually looks.
Oh fuck.
It actually looks like you have a comb over right now. Like legit. Shh.
Yeah, I look good.
Not too worried. I think I got this. I think there's going to be a lot of stuff that'll be garbage content, and we'll work our way through it and blah, 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 and we'll refine. Like, I think the big thing is, like you said, kind of know what you need to shoot first. But I think if we just get out there and start doing it, it'll help. It'll be a good start.
Yeah.
And I think it's nice for you because I think you'll kind of get into a zone of things you really enjoy doing and stuff you're good at. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's trial and error.
How would it?
It's trial and error. And right now, the first video I'm doing, like, they're so weird. I'm like, I have to do something so I get out of my comfort zone. But at least it's happening now. We've written them out. It's all about just going to shoot them now.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know. It's exciting. I'm excited. I'm like less about partying and more about getting this shit done. So
Yeah. See, you know that
it's like
feeling you
it's
have?
like hold on. Sorry, I had like an epiphany the other day.
Finish.
I love finishing. So I had like a little bit of like a epiphany. It was like I love partying, but I always go back to partying, even though I try to focus and I always like slip off and go party. But it's like, what am I celebrating? It's like you're celebrating doing fucking nothing. So it's like I think there's time to party once you get things done. Once you like get that video out or something, or like once you hit some goals, then go have some fun and party. Because I
Like,
think
reward yourself positively.
yeah, instead of just partying and feeling bad about yourself the next day and getting nothing done, you're like,
Right.
I have nothing to rationalize why I'm out and feeling like a bag of shit. So if you actually get something done and feel good about it, then you go party, the next day you'll still feel like shit, but it'll kind of be like rationalized shit.
Shit. Yeah.
The
fair.
shit will taste better.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we do like to eat shit.
All the time.
Yes.
I agree with that. I think that too often people reward themselves negatively, like, oh, we had a bad day, have a drink. What are you doing?
Let's make it worse.
That's a depressant, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And I think you do that. We see with food too. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they're in no fault of parents. I don't mean to put it on them, but she had established that she had a very negative relationship with food because every time something would happen, what she would do is her mom. like, oh, I had a bad day, or oh, I got picked on, or oh, this happened. Food. So she had a very negative association with it. So anytime something was bad, it was eat, and it becomes such a bad cycle.
It's weird. You can develop. I guess that's developed, right?
Yeah, 100%. That's exactly what it was. It was just, it's like the Pavlov thing, ring the bell, feed the dog. And it's like, it's obviously a very different, but I mean, that's a very easy way to look at it. Like, you condition yourself that when shit's not good, I'll go eat. Thing is, then you get into like this, you lose self-confidence. You don't feel good about yourself. So every time you're not feeling good about yourself, you go eat. And then the only time you're feeling good is when you're eating, and then you hate yourself the rest of the time.
And then it turns into a diet thing. And like, honestly, for a lot of people, I'm sure it turns into not so much about your life, then it more turns into how you look, and then that's like
that's exactly it.
Yeah,
that's exactly it. So it's pretty crazy, but I think a lot of times people or humans don't realize they've got the ability to recondition themselves in any way for anything. We just do. Yeah. It's just, it takes time. It takes building a habit. It's the same thing. It's like what I tell everybody, it's the system is the difficult part. Setting it up and getting the strategy going is tough. For you, once you start filming and once you get into a rhythm, you're going to be you could bang out a video in a day. I was talking to Adam the other day, I'm doing some stuff with just in social marketing, and he said, I've got guys that'll do like in like an afternoon, they'll do like their videos for the whole week. Like they'll do like one long video, and then they'll have like 5 or 6 good videos, all different content, hammer them out, they're done. One day a week, that's all it takes. So it's like your day off or something. You're like, hey, I crushed everything. But it just takes getting that system in place, and you're good to go.
Yeah, no, that's the thing too. Like, I don't have to be doing high quality videos on these cameras every time. I could do them on a phone. Like, even just doing like stories, or like putting up like, you know what I mean? There's editing programs just on phones too. You could just do tiny videos. The thing with that is too, though, you have to have a fucking decent phone.
Yeah, I mean,
to keep up with the way things look. Mine's garbage.
What do you have, like a 6?
And smashed to pieces.
You have a 6?
It is a 6, but it has water damage and quite a bit of physical damage.
Okay.
So it just doesn't, like, the quality of the picture isn't great.
Yeah.
And there's no space on it anymore because it's like it's just small. So I mean, the only way I can really get away with making videos right now is using these. Yeah. But the thing is too, like, that's the thing. It's not. It's a day to shoot them. You can shoot 5 in a day, but then editing it will take you another fucking week and a half. But
that's the thing. The thing is that these people have a system now. They can edit quickly because they know what to shoot and they know how to cut the fat. Yeah. But that's the trial and error thing. That's what I'm saying. I'm
not there yet.
No, but it takes time. Like anytime, like even when we open a restaurant, man, I'm there every day for 2 months. Like just shut up, put your head down, work 100 hours a week, and be there for 2 months. Everything's good now. I don't have to be. Yeah. Like, I'm going to be there probably 3-4 days this week operating. Like, I don't know why the fuck I said the word like that.
Yeah.
Operating.
I was going
to say operationally, but other than that, I don't have
to
be there anymore.
Operationally.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But the thing is, really right now, Friday, Saturday nights, I want to keep my eyes on things. Otherwise, the guys are great. Girls are great. Everybody knows what they're doing. But it's the same thing for you, is you do that 2 months.
Yeah.
That 2 months, you put your head down and figure it out. Then after that, you're going to be fine. And the nice thing, one of the things I think some advice I'd like to give to people is when you try new things that you love to do and you have a modicum of success or a little momentum or some social appreciation, it really helps you keep going. It really goes, like when you start getting some positive feedback, like about 4 or 5 people talked to me about our podcast this week.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me, but I also don't need that to keep going because I've been marching to the beat of my own drum for fucking years now. But for a lot of people that are just getting outside their comfort zone, those things will happen for you, and it really boosts your momentum like a lot.
Yeah.
Once you start, because I actually know how funny you are, once you start doing your shit, you're going to get such positive feedback that you'll probably never stop. Because you'll be doing that well. You'll be such in a zone that you'll put in the extra work. You'll work the 100 hours a week. You'll put in the time you need because you're like, I fucking love this. People love this, and I'm doing well. You know what I mean? So I think
I'm hoping for that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you'll get it. You just will.
Yeah. No, it's just time. It's just time. I know. That's why I forced myself. I know I have the drive to come. I just came here and I didn't tell anyone I was coming here. I just came here to just literally looked at the camera like, what the fuck do I need to do? I need to do something. I'm not doing anything I want to do. So, but anyway, I appreciate Megan. Megan took time out of her day yesterday to meet with me and kind of like structure a skit rather. So, and it's just honestly the first one I'm going to put out probably is going to be just 4 like 15-second little videos all in one on Instagram, and that's all it's going to be. No YouTube, just on the Instagram, and it's gonna be a bit of editing, like quite a bit, but not like anything crazy, and like. Just that is, I think it's a good way to start. There's just little videos, just establishing shots, how long each scene's going to take. And I'm already learning a lot from that first one. And it's like, I wouldn't have known to even organize that without her. So it's like, I think as soon as I start to get like how to structure a scene and then how to edit, I think after that, it's going to be
Easy.
Fucking ace this.
Well, you
bad
can
boy.
just crush them, and then you can have other people give you a hand, and then you know what I mean. It's the old knowledge is power thing.
Yeah.
If you once you get the skills and once you get the breakdown of how you have to execute, you're fucking good. You're aces.
Yeah, I
that's
know.
it.
I'm excited.
That's good. Yeah, I'm kind of interested. Like the challenge that I have is that I really really enjoy doing the content stuff. Like I love it. I love doing the podcast. I love doing my.
Oh, you're
rants.
gonna be. You're already in my first video. I
Yeah.
already have you as
sweet.
douchebag number 1,
That's-
and actually you're
that's-
douchebag number
adds up.
6 as well.
Yeah, that's even better.
We're just gonna give you a mustache.
Fuck, I have a beard.
All right, we're gonna have to shave that for the first name. We'll have to wait another 3 weeks and you'll have to grow back. That's the way we do
That's
things.
jokes. For me, it's being able to pick what's right, what I need to do, what I need to spend my time doing, because I actually enjoy it so much. Like Meg and I have a good buzz, and we do shit together too. Our content's we're just an amusing couple.
Oh, you guys are fucking so annoying. Only because I'm your brother, but
Yeah.
from other people are like, those guys are fucking dysfunctionally funny.
Yeah, like the thing is we work so well together because we understand each other. And I mean, I love doing the rants. I want to get back to doing my show. I love doing the podcast. There's like so much that I have to just like slow down, doing the restaurants, everything, and prioritize.
Yeah.
And be like, okay, these are the ones I'm gonna do. These are the things that matter. I think I really have to focus on platforms. I think that's key. You know, like you were saying, not do YouTube right now. YouTube is a dead platform unless you already have a following or $3 million. You just can't build.
Yeah, so building a following on Instagram would probably be a good first step.
Right now.
Because
Yeah.
honestly, I don't know how the fuck you're getting like 6,000 views on your videos.
I hit
and
the
you
Explore
have,
page.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
I hit
That-
my last 2 videos hit the Explore page.
you don't
Because
go
you look at the stats.
You don't upload a video on YouTube and like, that's going to go to the Explore page.
No. If I put up a video on YouTube, it'll sit there like, oh, you got 63 views in the last 4 months.
You got 5,000 views in like an hour and a half
Problem is it's
on
pro-
Instagram.
Yeah.
And it's upping your followers like fucking mad. And then after that, you have like, oh, cool, I have 10,000 followers. Maybe I should put a link to my YouTube page.
Yeah, well, that's exactly it, right? You chronic. Well, the thing too is because Instagram's got this new IGTV. I think that's where Meg and I are going to do our little show.
That's
on.
fucking sick. I love that.
I think we're going to do our show on that just there and see how it works. But no, you're absolutely right. You build on one platform
Yeah.
that's really, really doing well, and then you try to cross over and be like, hey, catch the full video. Like if you do 4 15-second things, it's 1 minute clip or whatever. Say, hey, catch the full video on my YouTube page, and it's like 2-3 minutes, whatever. You know what I mean? But it like you said, like.
But for now, I'm literally just trying to focus because I watch a lot of guys that are just Instagram famous. They don't do too much on YouTube, actually. They only have like a couple 100,000 followers, but that's still obviously a lot.
that's crazy
But
still.
like I'm saying, as opposed to the guys that are YouTube stars. But they'll make videos that make the 60 seconds and they make that cut. Because you don't
Yeah.
really need, like, you can make a funny ass fucking video in 60 seconds.
If you're funny, yeah, 100%.
And if you can edit, because editing's the biggest fucking part of it.
Huge.
Because you can't, like, you can be funny as all you want. If you can't edit, you can't make much out of a minute.
It's so crucial. The amount of like it's amazing. Like now when I do rants, because I used to do rants like 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And Meg started cutting them all down to 1 minute clips, putting them on Instagram. So like I talk a blue streak, but now I can have fuck ups in the middle because she shrinks it down to a minute anyway.
Yeah.
And it just makes it easier.
That way
Like-
you don't have to worry about what you have to say and you'll get it all in eventually.
Well, that's the thing is, it really is off the cuff. I'm really like, oh, fuck, I got a thought. Blech.
Yeah.
So sometimes you trip over your words. Or you're like, oh, I kind of want to say this. It's a little backwards. So that helps. That you're absolutely right. Editing's so big.
Yeah.
But anyway,
That's and then as soon as you know how to do that, as soon as you know how to edit, then you can everything you're filming. It makes it so much easier to understand why you're filming it and how you're filming it. It's so fucking. So coming together, you know. Yeah. All right, you want to go get fucked up?
I want to go to the fucking gym.
Oh, I'm going to the gym too.
Nice. What are you training?
Shoulders.
Shoulders. Noich.
That's awesome. All right.
So good. So
All right,
good.
I'm gonna have lunch first. Though, is that cool?
We're supposed to be there at 12:30, so in 4 minutes.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it.
Fuck. All right, let's boogie. I'm gonna call a con job and then tell him.
Tell him to make. Can you make it like an hour?
I got shit I gotta do still, so I don't know if I can. I'll try and make it like half hour. Do you think you can drink versus eat? Can you put your food in a blender? Super nice that I'm telling him right now that I'm gonna be fucking late too.
Fuck. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. You got steak?
No, why the fuck would I have steak? I got condiments in my. I have like my top shelf condiment are croutons. I have no fucking food.
Do you have pommes frites?
Is that?
Svetlana Korvats.
She worked her way in.
All right. I have to break it to her that I'm not going to lunch.
Isn't it your anniversary?
Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! No, yeah, I think it is actually.
Maybe you should go have lunch.
Yeah, it's our anniversary, so I'm going to party with the boys tonight. I'm the biggest, biggest shit.
The Harvey Bros. We're both pieces of shit.
Yeah, and we're also douchebags.
Yeah, Hondo.
All right, let's go crush it.
All right, see ya.
All right.
Lates.